The Simmons.
Did I say J.K. Simmons? Well, it's worth saying again.
Yes, Simmons. And not also forgetting the Russia's, or sorry, not Russia, Soviet. What's the leader's name in Soviet?
Premier?
Yeah,
Cherdenko?
the Soviet premier.
Cherdenko, yeah.
He was his actor that was formerly in many great movies, including one of my favorite childhood movies, which I would recommend to everyone right now, Muppets Treasure Island, when he played as Long John Silver.
Yeah.
It was great seeing him. He played a fantastic role, and yeah. Oh snap! It was great. But then they took a million steps back with Command & Conquer 4, and it pissed everyone off. So. We're all hoping that Generals 2 does an amazing job, steps up to the plate, and gives us what we want.
Especially since they took down EA/LA and they put like Phenomic and BioWare in charge of it, which would be really nice.
Oh yeah, like teaming up with BioWare is very good, because BioWare obviously have stuff. Well, they have stuff that EA might not necessarily on their own be able to do. So. I have a lot of trust in Generals 2. I generally think it will do well.
Now, Exploder, I have a question for you.
Do you have a question for me?
Do you like zombies?
I do like zombies. Do you like zombies, James?
I'm rather partial to the taste.
Yes.
Well, have you guys heard of the game, or have you guys heard of Arma 2?
No.
Arma in general? No?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's surprising. Not many people have, actually. It's actually a realistic army shooter, and its graphics are okay, I guess. I mean, it's not like it's a brand new game that has those
it's not like OMG, it's so realistic game. It's like it has its own art style and it stays to it.
Right, but it has mod. It has a mod that's called DayZ or DayZ.
Oh
And
wait,
it's a
I've
zombie.
seen this. I've seen this. Like people
a
been let's playing it on YouTube everywhere, and
Yes.
apparently it's incredibly good and changes the
Yes.
game completely.
DayZ or DayZ. It's a zombie survival game to where if you die, you die. You don't come back. You lose
it's
some of your
permadeath.
items. Yeah, it's permadeath. And it's kind of funny because like you'll have people that go in there and they'll like because with the recent patch actually they made it to where you and someone else, they can't talk to each other over the server. Like you have to be about like 15 feet from the person to actually like type to them. And it's kind of funny because like it's iconic when you're in a big city like Cherno. Everyone knows Cherno. It's the bottommost city, and when you're there, you hear gunshots. It's kind of typical to say, or for someone to see, who's shooting in Cherno. No one ever responds, or friendlies in Cherno. No one. It's kind of the stupid part of the game where people will say, "Are there any friendlies?" Everyone's going to say yes, and then they're going to kill you and take your beans. But the game, it's really an interesting game, and you have to scavenge for everything. And zombies are super powerful and won't die with just any normal handgun. You have to like shoot them in the head several times, or it's just ridiculous. And then to find guns, it's even harder. But it's a really awesome mod, and in fact, their game, the people who created the game are the people that are making the mod for it. So, with Arma 3 hinted, they've also hinted at the fact that they might put that mode into the game.
As an actual game mode instead of a mod.
Yes.
Now that's cool.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. That is actually quite cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
And yeah.
And scene. Right. Right, that's great. Anything else anyone would like to generally talk about before we come to our final concluding moment?
I have some. Xploder.
Yes.
What are you planning to do your next videos on?
Well, unless you're stupid and you're not subscribed to me. By the way, subscribe. And you generally didn't check out the first Xcast. By the way, check out the last Xcast. Annotation above in the video.
You like that? You like how I put that in there, huh?
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, wink, wink. But yeah, the next planned video, like, I'm planning to do this on a weekly basis, at least for now. Just see how it goes. And then the next actual video that I will do is, at the moment, planned to be how not to play Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Just because I recorded the footage ages ago, and I'm either going to redo the footage again, because that was ages ago when I was absolutely noobish, and it truly shows how not to play, or I might just redo it again and just have most of it gameplay this time round, because last time I waffled a lot, and I generally did not like that. So that's at least what I'm planning channel-wise for next video afterwards. It depends, because the next video will either be how not to play Ghost Recon Future Soldier, or how not to play The Binding of Isaac.
Right.
So, one way or another, you'll be getting a video.
Alright. FrEaKsHoW. What are you planning to do for your videos next or soon?
Yes. And whilst we talk about videos, you might as well tell people what your channel's about and what you do and stuff.
Well, we're a mix between just recording while we play, because we've done a few betas. We've done the Torchlight 2 beta, which we've got quite a few playthroughs of that all the way up until where they allowed you to play to. We've also just done, as I've been saying, the Secret World beta, which we've just uploaded the videos for today. And yeah, we're next moving on to, it's an old school game, but it's a classic. We're going to move on to some Gary's mod. We're going to start doing some more, a mix between mod reviews, because we've been doing some Left 4 Dead 2 mod reviews where we've done Crash Bandicoot map. There was another one we've done, can't remember what it was.
Me!
We've recorded but haven't uploaded yet. There's a Zelda map where you've actually got to like find keys around the place and unlock doors. It's quite cool. But yeah, we're moving on to Gary's mod now, and we're going to do a mix between explaining how to do like tutorials basically on how to use each time. So we figured might as well show people how to do stuff if they're not as advanced. But
I tried the game. I can't understand anything. I think the most I was able to do was put ropes to things and then put rockets on the end and make them fly.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones. It's very simple to do stupid little things which entertain you for about 10 minutes. Like you said, maybe putting a chair down, putting some rockets on the chair, sitting on the chair, then hitting ignition and just watching yourself blast off into the sky.
And then put some lions in front of you and just run right into them.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's like slightly more advanced things that you can do. Like one thing we always piss ourselves doing is if you spawn a car and then you make the car invisible, but then attach another object to the same place that the seat is, you can make it look like you're driving this random object. So we constantly have races where it looks like you're just sat on a toilet and your character's just sat on a toilet and you're just driving around on this toilet. Or you can have you can attach, say, a person to a wheelbarrow and you're sat in the wheelbarrow as this person's apparently pushing you along and stuff like that.
Right.
I could just imagine with the whole toilet race thing, having it in such a way so that like you're racing on the toilet seat to the random woman on YouTube singing "Sitting on the Toilet." that'd be quite hilarious. But yeah, that's great. And so whereabouts can we see your videos then? What's your username on YouTube and everything?
It sounds rather, but it's not intentional. It's Coxnut Gaming, but that's because my surname is James Cox, and his surname is Edward Nutley, so we're Coxnut Gaming. And we have a special guest that's going to be joining us for the Gary's mod, who is Dean Butt. So temporarily we're going to be Coxnut and Butt Gaming.
I love that. Love it a bit. Okay, so you heard it from James. If you do want to check his stuff out, go ahead and do it. And subscribe to him today. If you do want a direct link, I'll shove it in the description below for you guys as well. Or even shove it up as an annotation. I'll sort something out anyway, but that's great. And on that note, we come to our penultimate moment. Dun dun dun.
Wow. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, well, what?
I think I'll bring
what?
this up.
Are you just gonna ruin it? You're gonna ruin it for me, are you?
Feel bad right now.
Oh.
Because I kind of asked you and FrEaKsHoW what you guys were doing in the future with your videos.
And we answered.
But you didn't ask back. That's kind of like the courtesy thing. Like I ask you, how's your day? You say good, and then you say, how are you? And I say, fine. But
you
today
forget.
I'm going to say bad because
Lunchbox.
you did not ask me a question.
Lunchbox, you forget. I'm British.
That has nothing to do with it.
I know, but I thought it was a good.
Good at social etiquette, by the way, Dom. Maybe you spent too much time around the Yankee Doodles.
No, in my personal
this
opinion,
Yankee Doodle knows how to doodle it.
Well, stop doodling.
Exactly.
You're doing it wrong.
You're getting shown how to be British by a Yankee Doodle.
That's sad.
Fine, Mr. Yankee Madoodle Poodle. Oh yeah, well, the reason why I didn't ask you is just because you haven't been making videos a lot recently. Are you saying you're making an epic comeback?
Well, I was planning to because mainly because I haven't, because my hard drives just do not like me, and I've been having
hard
trouble
drives
with
are
that.
angry.
But I've got a new hard drive, and I'm going to reformat, like today or tomorrow, and I am planning to do several things. When End of Nations releases, because that's a game that's in its alpha right now. I've gotten into the alpha. And
Very
I'm
true.
kind of having fun with it. And me and Walter can actually have videos of that. And so I can do videos of End of Nations when that comes out. I'm planning to put in more of those champion rotation challenges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to do more of those. And then I also want to try and put on Civilization 5 with their new expansion.
If it will load.
And then if I have extra time, maybe a little bit of Minecraft, because
Why not?
I'm into that game too.
Why the hell not? Eh?
Yeah.
Why the hell not? Yeah, but that's great. And
That is
for...
as soon as I can get my hard drives to cooperate.
That's cool. And what was your username on YouTube?
My username on YouTube is CJJKilla.
That is
But-
CJJKILLA.
Yes. Unlike Killa spelling KILAH. All caps.
Yeah.
That's not me.
So
I'm not all caps.
we'll definitely put
I'm
an
not yelling
annotation.
at the audience.
We'll definitely put an annotation up on screen and the link in the description for people who do want to check yours out as well. Because you do have some videos up there already of previous stuff, which...
Like the Portal, but that kind of fell out with me and Killa because we didn't really get into it.
Yeah. Well, I am hoping in the future to do some Sanctum stuff. So, and I know both of you have Sanctum, so...
Me and Dark, yeah, we can do that.
So we could do a lot of Sanctum stuff.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. Who doesn't
With
love
the
Sanctum?
turret.
Still can't believe we DC'd just as we were kicking ass during that Yogs class one.
That was so gay. Like, it was the gayest thing that could possibly happen, and it just had to happen then.
Right.
We got up to about round 8 out of 10 or something, didn't we?
We were like on survival, and we were like, we like got up to wave 18 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, DC.
Alright, TheXploder. Now you can continue to your epic whatever.
Alrighty. So on that note, finally, with no other randomness,
Random interruptions.
there you go. We are
And when
going
he
to
stops
finish off.
talking-
We're going to finish off today by playing a little game that also you guys at home can join in with as well. And the game is simply known as the LOL game. Dun, 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 dun.
Do I get to
I-
lol?
No,
Can I
well,
lol?
go
I wanna
ahead.
lol.
Go
ahead.
There you go. The basic
Alright,
premise
we're
of this little game is we have some questions that FrEaKsHoW is willingly going to throw our way, and it is up to me and Lunchbox to decide basically who is the nerdiest and who pretty much has no life
Me?
by
No,
giving
that's
us.
Dom.